Get ready for a bundle of inspiration, entertainment, and pure musical magic. It's the Smiley J Artist Zone, the show that spotlights amazing music creators from around the world with their stories, passions, and soul-stirring artistry. So now it's time to sit back, turn up the volume, and open your heart, and let's vibe together with your host, Smiley J.
I am your host, Smiley J. Welcome, and I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is well, happy, healthy, and prosperous. Yes, in every area of your life, because, it's hard out here for everyone. But you know what? We're going to be all right. Yes, because music, laughter, and love makes everything more better. So, let me say hello to all of my first timers out there, all my newbies. If this is your first time hanging out with me, I am so glad that you're here hanging out with me today. Come on back and let's do it again. And this time, maybe you can tell a friend or two or three or four. Yes, round it up. I like even numbers. Okay, let's see. What's going on in the music world? They say that, the rise in artists creating shorter content on social media platform is kind of booming. I guess, people's attention span is like 5 seconds. So I guess these quick content is real quick for consumption, and hopefully you guys are sharing out there. Yes. You got to help out these independent artists, because if you hear something, you see something, and you like it, go ahead and share it. Share it to your page, and, be sure to tag the artist as well. All right, so, we have a great show lineup for you today. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me tell you a little bit about today's guest before I bring her on. So today's guest, she is a singer-songwriter, producer, actress, and author. Yes, she is an all-around artist. Now, her voice has traveled stages worldwide, from background harmonies with legends to center stage spotlighting her own. Now, she is more than just an artist. She is a storyteller with soul. Now, let me just tell you, this will be her third time on the show. Yes. With 3 visits in, she is still bringing new stories, new grooves. So I'm going to need you guys to help me welcome today's guest, Miss Cutie on Duty, Miss Beth Griffith-Maley. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Smiley J?
Doing well. Listen, I got to say this. This is your third time here. Triple threat on this show. Yes.
Thank you so much for having me and allowing me to come back. Thank you.
And you're absolutely welcome. And that's because you're doing a lot of great things out here in this arts world.
Thank you. I'm having a good time.
No, I can tell. I peep in on my folks. So listen, last time we talked, a lot has happened. You got new music out.
I do. It's my new favorite song, Call Me.
Yes, Call Me. Just released in August. Was it August 29th? When was it?
Yeah. We released it as a single the end of August, and I'm just elated about it. It's my 4th single off of my latest album, Get to Know Me. And we released it with a full visual video, and we just had a lot of time filming the video. We had a lot of fun, filming the video. We had a lot of fun just coming up with the concept and everything. So we've been getting a really good response from it, the song, the video. And I'm grateful to be able to do what I love to do.
Yes, and that's a beautiful thing. And can I just say that song is sexy?
Yes, it is. It's a sexy song. And when I first heard the track, I fell in love with it. And I remember I was out in LA working on The Voice at that time. And I remember the producer and co-writer Marcus Divine went on Facebook Live and started playing the track. He was like, I just got through working on this and I wrote it for my daughter. And so I reached out to him and I told him, I said, if your daughter doesn't use it, I want it. And when I came back home from the show, we started working on it. And just, it was just a sexy vibe from the beginning. And he had a good time writing to it.
Yes. And listen, can we just give a quick shout out to your producers, Marcus, the Heat Miser?
That's right, Marcus, Heat Miser Divine. We co-write together. He produces, he does my video. He's my MD. He just wears many hats and he wears them well. And I'm grateful to work with him.
Yes. And he's also a former guest of the show. And let me just say, together, you two just bring the magic. So you got that chemistry. So don't disturb the groove.
Yeah, yeah. Like I told him, I joke sometime, and I'm like, yeah, we doing some Ashford and Simpson up here. You know, I always joke about it, but I love the duo that we have, and I love that we're able to work together, and that I can give him an idea or a concept, and he can take it, or he gives me an idea, and I can do what he's asking me to do. So yeah, it's cool working with them.
I love it. Two creative giants, like.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Beth, aim at the video. Like, you bringing sexy back, okay?
Well, you know what? It was fun because one of the things is that I'm trying to keep with the theme of the last album is get to know me. So I'm allowing people to get to know me, and there's different sides to me as with any woman. And being a sex kitten it was never my vibe to come out as an artist like that. But then if I do a sexy song and I decide to do a visual, it needs to sell the song. So listening to the song, I was like, this is feeling sexy, and I just want a sexy video. I want to show another side of me and just be on some grown woman singing to my man stuff. So I had a good time filming it.
And I'm here for it. Like, I mean, it's sexy and it's classy and it's sophisticated. I mean, you can be sexy, without the other stuff. Sexy is a state of mind, right?
Yes, it is. It is. And it was fun. I was filming the video. My husband was sitting right there the whole time looking. So it was, and he enjoyed it too, because he was just saying, like, it took a lot of work to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times people, you watch the video in 3-4 minutes and you don't realize how many hours it takes to get that perfect scene or to be in the vibe to sell the song the way you need to. So yeah, we had a good time.
Okay. So what was hubby?
He said it was sexy. It was hot. And he said that he trusted me and Marcus to deliver sexy to the degree it needed to be delivered before it went too far, and keep it tasteful and clean, but clearly give the message. And he respects our working relationship. And so a lot of times when Marcus and I get together with an idea, my husband's just like, I'll sit over here. Y'all tell me what you want me to do. Because they know our wheels start turning, and that's it. So he had a good time being able to watch it and be up front to see the magic happen.
Yes, yes. And I know he is your biggest, cheerleader.
He is.
So listen, wait a minute. I wanted to talk about one of these lyrics, Mike.
Okay.
I'll get you right if it takes all night.
Uh-huh.
Now listen, that's a lot of pressure for an old girl right here.
But we all know it's not going to take all night. So that the line just sounds good. Now, we all know ain't nobody at this day and age.
Yes.
All night nothing but all night sleeping. That's the all night we do.
That's right. I just had to mess with you with that lyrics because, but see, this is why I like Beth, because she keeps it all the way real.
Listen, would you let somebody keep you up all night, or would you be asleep all night? Now, and my grandmother always told me it doesn't take all night to climb a tree. Do what you got to do, and everybody go to bed.
If you keep me up too long, so you better get it in. Rush.
Yes. But no, it was a lot of fun.
It looked like you guys had a lot of fun.
We did.
Now I want to talk about your fans. Like, I just love, I love how you invite and you include your fans into your creative world. Like, whether it's a photo shoot, a video shoot, behind the scenes with Beth, like, they're right there with you.
Yeah, if it wasn't for anybody buying my record or connecting with me on social media, I wouldn't be able to grow. The fans have control of that. And I like to post some things of what I'm doing or ask questions or interact with people. I try to comment as much as possible. And I'm grateful for everybody that's ever called themselves a fan of mine. All 10 of them, I want to tell them thank you.
You better stop it. She's so modest. 10,000.
I appreciate all 12 of you. Thank you so very much. But no, I'm grateful to whoever supports and downloads and streams. All of those things are very, very important. All of those things are very necessary for people like me that are independent artists. And I truly say thank you.
Yes, yes. We appreciate you too. We appreciate all of our artists bringing us good music, good timeless music.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, you know what? I want to talk about your global tours, right? Like, you travel the world, like it's mentioned, you are doing exactly what you love. And I know that feels good. You have traveled
great.
Great. You have traveled the world, providing vocal support to some legendary artists. And you've also shared the stage with some pretty notable artists. So This part of the show, I like to, give some shout outs and some little name drops. Can you, just for the folks who may not be familiar with Beth and all of the work and all the creative work that you've done and continue to do, who are some of the folks that you've shared the stage with?
Okay, so I have been extremely blessed. My first major artist that I went on tour with, my very first was Anita Baker. That was right out the gate, which I still know God smiled on me with that one because I had no tour experience when I got that gig. And I toured with her for 5 years. I've also toured with Najee. I've toured with the OJs, and I've toured with and continue to tour with Kim. Now, those are some of the tours that I've been on and just around the country and around the world with some of those great artists. I'm just grateful that I've just had an opportunity to do what I wanted to do as a little girl. And then I'm growing up as a grown woman and I'm actually doing it. And that doesn't happen a lot. And I don't take it for granted. And I'm just grateful that I'm able to do it. Cause I had a dream and a wish as a kid, and sometimes you wish for stuff and you don't ever think it's going to happen. And I kind of didn't think I was going to do what I do at this capacity, but I figured I wasn't going to stop and I was just going to see where I ended up. So I think I've done pretty much everything I've wanted to do.
That's beautiful. And that is such a blessing that you can actually say that. And you're continuing to do what you love.
Yeah. And I'm just now I'm just like, God surprised me. Like, just surprise me because I'm here for it. I'm not going to stop, So, surprise me now.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Yes.
So because you travel and you're on a lot of stages, do you have a go-to ritual before stepping on the stage?
No, just I try to warm up when I can. Sometimes time doesn't permit. And honestly, sometimes I'm just tired and I don't feel like it.
That's real talk.
And that's just an honest answer,
That's real talk.
Traveling 2-3 days and you're just like, I'm going to drink some hot tea and pray the Lord touches my throat. So that's sometimes
there you
it's
go.
like that.
That's
just an honest answer. Yeah, but nothing in particular that I have to do before I go out. Besides just, I think basically, I always say a little prayer and just tell God thank you because, you never know when your last time is going to be on stage. So I always tell God thank you for that moment. Yeah.
And you can never go wrong with the prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So can we just talk about, like, a lot of people may or may not know that you come from a musical family. Like, can we just talk a little bit about your dad for a minute, who was just a Motown legend?
Yeah, thank you. My dad was the late Johnny Griffith, and he played piano and keyboards and organ for the Funk Brothers and Motown. And I'm just grateful for the musical legacy that my father left for the world. He left it for our country. He left it for Black people. He left it for R&B music. And he left it for me. And I am honored every time I hit the stage because he's no longer here. And for me to be carrying on his legacy still in show business, in the music business. Because I have a brother and a sister. Neither one of them are even remotely interested in doing this at all. And so I'm the one like, put me in, coach, I'm ready. That's me. And they're like, oh, no, no, no. So to be the only one out of 3 children that is carrying on his legacy, I'm honored. I'm so honored.
Okay, nice. And thank you for sharing that because that's really good information. Because I looked at all the things that he did. I was like, wow, that's why it's so important. I miss those liner notes that kind of, tell you all. So I have to mention these things whenever I can. Just remember the folks before us and those folks in the background, right?
Yes, those were the highlights when you got the record and you got to see the musicians who played on the record. And then you got to see the background singers, the studio they recorded it at. Like all of that information was so much fun to read.
Yes.
And we don't have that anymore.
Yeah. So we gotta remember in these interviews to remember to shout out these folks, before us. I wanted to, because I have a large community of artists who listen to the show, emerging artists, seasoned artists like yourself. And real talk, like we all have bumps and bruises in this thing called life, both personally and professionally. Like, what lesson did the industry teach you that you wish you could share or that you can share to every up and coming artist?
What I would share with the up and coming artists, what the industry has taught me is that this is a game of chess, not checkers. And you have to be in it for the long haul. You can't think that just because you're cute or that you can sing, that you're going to get discovered instantly and your life is going to change overnight. You can be beautiful and talented and still have to work your way up. So you need to go in trusting the process and never quitting, but making sure you believe in yourself and believe in your gift. And make sure that you're always open to learn and be a sponge to learn and observe and try not to be the smartest person in the room. So you can always learn something from other people, Take classes on being an artist or being in the business so that you're educated in books and not just in your talent. And make sure you protect your talent by getting the proper lessons, vocal lessons if you're a singer, if you play an instrument, a teacher to teach you to practice. And last but not least, your health. If you don't have your health, you'll be too sick to work. And you would have, dreamed of doing something your entire life, but you never took care of your body to be healthy enough to do it. So I would say really pay attention to your health and exercise and proper food, because you need that to be on stage, to be an entertainer, to perform. You need the energy. So those are the things that I would tell an up and coming, and just trust the process and stay in your lane and stay on the road.
There you go. Good stuff.
That was a long answer, but it's a lot.
No, that's a really good answer. You covered everything: health, wealth. Be teachable.
Yeah.
Attitude, all that good stuff.
Yes. That's very important.
Because being fine just ain't going to do it.
No, it's not. And then, because your looks are going to change, your looks are going to fade. And that goes back into taking care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to look good for a long time. So, you need to take care of yourself so you can work for a long time and be healthy. And don't go in there with an attitude. Because I always, say your attitude determines your altitude. So you go in there pleasant and be open to learn and, all that stuff. Yeah.
And you know what? And that's why our legends are still working. And
yes, they took care of themselves.
Still working. I love it. And it makes me very angry when I read some of the comments and say, oh, they need to set it down. Why? Let's not deal with ageism. If you can still do it, I just saw, let me say, about a week or two ago, I just saw Eric Clapton.
Mm-hmm.
80 plus, looks good and sound good. So if you can do what you do and you're healthy,
well, do it. Yeah.
Keep doing it. Don't stop. Get it.
That's right. That's right. That is right.
Oh my God. I love talking to you, Beth, because I swear you always keep it so real.
You too. Yes.
But wait, Beth. We got to talk about, I forgot to mention, well, I did mention it. I forgot to mention the author. You are an author of children's book. Tell us a little bit about that.
So my children's book, I Am Beautiful Inside and Out, has been adapted to a opera for elementary grade children. And the adaptation is called Be Beautiful. And they took the characters from the book and they paired it with some opera songs and a piano player and a violinist. And there are like real opera singers that are acting out the storyline, but they're doing it with opera songs. And it's going to 20 cities in the metropolitan Detroit area. I'm so honored. I'm so grateful that my book was selected to do this. So they start on September 30th.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really, really, really excited about that. And I'm excited for the children that would not normally be taken to an opera or get the opportunity to see an opera is going to come to their school. And this is going to be brought to them. And the schools will get copies of my book as well. So I'm really excited about that.
That is good stuff. Look at you doing good work. Sowing seeds out here. I love it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I really said that I was going to start to expand my philanthropic endeavors, if I said that correctly, and to do more to help people, women, children, and to give back more, So that's one of the things, with the children, with the book, to try to instill anti-bullying techniques to use when you feel like you're being bullied. And so that story kind of tells the story of what to do if somebody's bothering you. So, you just got to work with the little kids, and then you don't want to give back to women that may need help with things. So yeah, those are some things I want to do, but that book has gotten me started in my philanthropic way. So yeah.
And keep doing what you're doing. I love the give back, and, and those kids will remember that, and hopefully they will play it forward and do just the same. You got to keep on giving and serving each other through acts.
Yes.
Good acts.
Yes. Acts of kindness.
Acts of kindness. And that's free, 99, y'all. Come on, let's do it. Let's be nice and kind. Okay.
Because it makes you feel good.
Yes, it does. It does. So, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So Bev, I know that you are living your dream, and that's absolutely wonderful and beautiful. Like, do you have any dream collaborations just like calling your name? Like, if you could collab with anybody, who would?
They're not here, Luther.
Yes, I should have asked living or dead. Okay, there we go. Luther. Okay.
Mhm.
That would be a
She said,
beautiful
"Oh."
blend. That would be a beautiful blend.
Yeah, I would have loved
Yes.
to have been able to do that. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have the technology. You might can remix
You
something.
never know. Never know.
Marcus, you listening?
Right.
Okay. Now, before we go, we're going to get on this sexy song. But before we go, I need you to give the folks your social media contacts so they can keep up with all the wonderful things you have going on.
Okay. Those of you that are out there, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And you can reach me at bethalwayssings.com. That's BethalwayssSings. All of my social media handles are connected to that. Or you can go to Beth Always Sings on Instagram, and it's under Beth on Facebook.
Appropriate name, because Beth is always singing.
Yes, she is. And Anita Baker gave me that name. Yeah, one day she was joking and I was singing, and she said, "Oh, Beth Always Sings." I said, "Oh, wait a minute." And it just kind of stuck.
So, Beth, let's introduce this song. I want you to introduce this song your way, and we're going to go ahead and get it on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my latest single, produced by Marcus de Heedmeiser Divine, written by Marcus de Heedmeiser Divine and myself. This is Call Me.
All right, you heard it here first. Stay locked. Peace and love.
I know you're not here. I miss you right there. It's been such a long time, babe. You know I rock with you. You know that I got you. You know that I got whatever you like. Reach for me, say to me, come to me, come from me. I'll be here waiting for you. Baby, I will dim the light. Candles, all you can handle. Waiting, baby, you fall through. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. I'll get you right, baby. Even if it takes all night, baby. Just gotta call, baby. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. You know I'm all yours. I hear your voice in the very first second, babe. You got my attention. Oh, baby, I'm listening. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Reach for me, say to me, come to me, come from me. I'll be here waiting for you. I'll be here waiting with dim lighted candles. All you can handle. Waiting, baby, you fall through. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. Me. You can count on me to
All right. Yes, it's that time. But as always, I want to thank you guys for sticking around and hanging with me to the very end. Y'all are my kind of people. Yes. And special thanks to today's guest, Beth. Yes, Beth is cool as a fan. I always love chatting up with Beth. I love my cool folks. Yes. And to all my day oneers that's been hanging out with me since day one, you guys know the rules around these parts. You like what you heard? You hear me? You like what you heard? Go ahead and download the music and add it to your favorite playlist. And don't forget to follow the artist so you can keep up with all the wonderful things that Beth is doing. Now, if you, like me, support independent artists, independent creativity, and you want to help support this platform right here, go ahead and click on the Buy Me Tea button on my website, SmileyJArtistZone.com. That's SmileyJArtistZone.com. All donations are tax deductible. And I want to thank you for your love and support and your attention. Until next time, I'm going to need you guys to be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out.